Good time of day, be it morning, afternoon, or night. My name is Username here, and welcome to the Law Enforcement Chronicles in Watch Dogs 2. Today we got the Oakland. No, I'm kidding again. So, excuse me, person, frick out of my way. I'm still mad. I am still upset. By the way, you may notice that the title of this video is the boat, Coast Guard boat, and the reason for that is because I said at the end of the last video that I was gonna get the MRAP. But I need a freaking break from that crap. I need a break from this game. So I'm just gonna relax and get the boat. So, there are actually two locations. This is gonna be like the Humanized Security Car episode. There are two locations for it. One of them is in San Francisco, and I believe it is this dock right here. We're gonna go there last. I heard I don't hesitate to call it a rumor. I heard that there's a spawn point for it somewhere here in Oakland. But, hold on just a second, I have to sneeze. Oh, it was one of those sneezes, of course. Can this day get any better? Okay, so I heard somewhere that it can spawn at a dock somewhere in Oakland. So there's an Oakland spawn point for it. However, I don't know where it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and go find it for myself. In order to do that, I will need a boat. Maybe I'll go there for a boat. That seems like a good idea. I have no idea how boats work in this game, really. I've driven the police boat, Coast Guard. It's called the Coast Guard for some reason, even though it's used by the police. Driven that. Besides that, I don't really know how like any of the boats work and spawn locations. I love how the game is chugging while I'm even freaking playing this. Anyway, oh yeah. Also, friendly reminder. If you're on PC, just get this mod. Just get the mod. Just get the freaking mod. Look, there's the Oakland Police tell us that you can't get, apparently. You're not allowed to have it. Like, literally, if you think about it, you get attacked on sight if you're in it. And once you get it, by the time you're done, as seen in the last video, it's likely that it's going to be at not perfect health. And the idea of this series is for vehicles to be at perfect health when you get them. Usually, that's why they'd be like special methods so that you get the vehicle in perfect health instead of like, beat up like that, like it was. Yeah, don't play this game. Just don't play this game. Don't even play this game. Just don't even play this game. I don't freaking care that there's a research point nearby. I'm gonna not play this after I'm done with these episodes. Here's a boat, I guess. Good. Can't even jump. Oh, that's another freaking thing that I could complain about and yell about. Frickin' these weird movement systems that are like these cover shooter movement systems. I noticed that like cover shooter games tend to have these same movement systems where like you can't jump and climbing is fixed. Oh, I had a moment here. Let me just get in this boat. I had a moment where I was trying to climb up something that was like it was someone's balcony that was next to the wall of another building. So I looked at it and like visually realistically you could climb on the balcony and then to the next building. Like it's something you could climb in real life. And since it was like two different surfaces, the game wouldn't let me do it. And just so many things. This is what I mean when I say like this game just has. It's all of the mechanics I hate rolled up into one. It's got like crappy movement system. It's a cover shooter. It has this restrictive, realistic mechanic of not being able to drive law enforcement vehicles without getting attacked. It doesn't have a garage. It's got a stupid freaking cast of characters and story that I couldn't care less about. Just words. Just everything about it is just no. I hate it. I hate it. It's so bad. It's just honestly the only real thing this game has going for it is the fact that it's set in San Francisco. If that was not the case, I wouldn't even care. I probably wouldn't even bother with this game. Maybe a little, but I wouldn't even really care. That's the only thing that's got going for it is the fact that it's set in one of my favorite major cities in the United States for essentially no other reason than the fact that it's where Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge starts. So, yeah, for today we're gonna frickin' sail around and see if we can find that other Coast Guard boat spawn location. And then once we're done, we'll get in it and we'll go to the San Francisco one. And you'll see that, hey, you can at least get the frickin' police boat But if you're some kind of person that likes SUVs and you live in Oakland, I guess, and you want to drive the Oakland Police Talos, get fricked, I guess. Oh yeah, and if you're also like that, but you're also like unable to use mods for whatever reason, then you get fricked yourself, I guess. And nothing here, clearly. Go ahead and turn around here. Alrighty. Oh yeah, did I mention speed hacking on Pursuers? Speed hacking is a joke, and why do we still have it in games? I noticed that. It's like very easy to know. I didn't know this tunnel was here. Let's have a look at what's in this tunnel. But yeah, I noticed that, and I realized I was once in a situation where I had, like, boats in there. I'm gonna take that red one. Why not? Maybe it's faster. I once had a situation where I was in a cavall, and I was being chased by the police. See, like, right now, I can't... See that? I was pressing space to get out of the boat, and the game was like, no, this is an invalid surface, so it took me a second for it to work. Just, oh my god. What was that I said about this game makes me complain a lot? Yeah, this game makes me complain a lot. There's a ladder. Like, see, right now, I'm pressing space. Why is this an invalid surface? I can climb up here in real freaking life. Okay, but this one is, I guess... Wow, this game is bad, and the only reason I'm playing it is it's in San Francisco. Thank actual frick. Yeah, this boat seems faster already. Okay, good. It's gonna save us some time. Yeah, that's really the only reason I'm playing this game is because it takes place in San Francisco. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. Oh, here's one. Okay. Alright. Alright, okay, here we go. So it turns out the Blue Marina. I've driven past here and not known that. Alright. Okay, found one. Anything in there? Oh, there's one in there too. That's a restricted area, so who cares? I don't care about that. Yeah, also speed hacking. That's the story I was neglecting to finish. Yeah, I was in a cavall, and I was being pursued by a whole bunch of other cavals, because it was the police. And they were, like, going at Mach speed and getting right up to me with no effort. They were going like, oh, there's another one up there. Alright. Yep. Did it just despawn? Of course it did. Why would it? Of course it did. Okay, but yeah, no, there's one here. Okay, good. There's one there's one over there. There's one here. Maybe it did. Okay, where are we currently? Okay, we're about here. Okay, so in here next to the Blue Marina. I'll have to go down that other way as well. Maybe I'll loop around. That's a good idea. Oh, don't hit that. Okay, so we found one of the Coast Guard boat locations. It's right here on the map next to the Blue Marina, much like the humanized security car. There's one up here. There's one down here, but that one despawned on me, I guess. This probably just loops around here and probably has nothing interesting going for it. We can always check it anyway, but we'll see. Is there one here that's like adjacent to the bay? Maybe? Potentially? I don't see any here. This looks like a civilian pier, so it's very unlikely. Seems very unlikely that would be the case, but I'm going to check anyway, because we got to make sure. Nothing if not thorough. I mean, just look at the last episode. I went the extra mile in trying to figure out how to remove the flag on the vehicle, and the answer is you can't, because get fricked. We're going to be realistic. And as I said in the rant, does that add anything to the game? Does that enhance the experience? Nope. Not really. Not in my opinion, at least. There's nothing over here. This guy's fishing. I don't think this is a really good place to fish. You're fishing on top of, like, a destroyed car. Well, that guy's, you know, not gonna yell at him for what he's doing. I'm doing something oddly specific in a game as well. You can't reverse 180 in a boat, unfortunately. Alright, I've got to freaking do all this. Okay, hold on. Just give me 7 seconds. We'll turn around. Here we go. Alright, was that 7 seconds? Good. Marvelous. Right, something weird about the police boat I noticed. It has like a dual siren, but that's only like the first time you turn it on. When you get into a police boat and you turn on the siren, there's 2 different sirens playing at once. It's something real police cars do, and the boat has it. But then if you turn it off, and then you turn it back up... Oh. Wish I cared! I don't! But, yeah, it has like a dual siren, and obviously you'll notice that it only happens the first time you turn the sirens on once you got in the boat. After that, it goes back to normal, which is weird. I don't know why. I don't see any in here. There's one in here. That's to be expected. This is a civilian pier. Big old ferry sort of boat over there. That would make a lot of sense. Maybe there isn't one. That would make sense. Maybe these are just the locations and that's it. There isn't one. Yeah, I'm about to be up there. Yeah, that's where I was. Okay, so maybe not. I'll go ahead and check around that Blue Marina area again. Maybe see, just to make sure. You know, I got to be thorough, and then we'll go to the San Francisco location and grab that one. We'll be done with the police boat. And then after that, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, this one, 5. UNI security car, that's 6. Just counting them, there's 8 if you include the police boat. It's a restricted area, that dock? I don't know that. Anyway, so yeah, after this, it looks like there's only going to be 2 left. The MRAP, which will be easier than freaking previous vehicles, and the Chicago police car, which honestly, I'm going to do an episode on it, but I'm a bit concerned that it's just going to be like, it's going to be no different than just watching a walkthrough of that mission, because it's in a mission. So, like, clearing out that area and getting it is just what you would do in the mission. So, like, it's not really like doing a special, you know, step-by-step process like so many of these episodes are. What was, I don't know what that was about there. I saw a boat here. Okay, let's see if there's one in there. Gotta be thorough. I guess they didn't decide to be here. Alright, there's one in there. I guess you could get it if you want to get in there. But clearly it spawns out here, which is nice. Is there another one? Yep, there's 2 in there. Alright, handy. Good to know. This area, because that has the restricted area. Up in there. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm currently on normal Marcus, not Detective Marcus, so I was gonna say I'm the police, but you know, whoop, I didn't realize that ladder had collision, but it does, because of course it does. The boat is not the easiest to steer, so, you know, and it just, as I expected, it loops back around here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and we'll get lucky and we'll spawn and gonna like have another one spawn. Let's see. I thought there was another one up there. I don't know. Oh yeah, there is. And it despawned. It, huh? Right here. There was one. And then it just popped, then it just poofs. Alright, well. There's the spawn point up there, so, you know, not a big deal. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the San Francisco location now. Well, a bit of a random thing to say, a couple of them actually. You'll notice that I'm not actually going towards San Francisco. That's because I've decided to check Marin just in case. Maybe there's a spawn point in Marin that I've never heard about. You know, good to check. It would make sense. See if there's locations spread around the map because we don't get garages. Anyway, while I'm going there, I'm also going to complain about something. Again, a little extra. This will just be complaining. You can skip it if you want. And that's this place. This looks like a restricted area. I've never been here. Never even knew this was a... Oh! Civilian MRAP. Look, it's the civilian MRAP I mentioned in the rant. What is in here? Have a look. It's fun. Oh, money bag. Okay, I don't care. I don't give a frick. Yep, don't hit the rocks. Anyway, you ever notice that in like other games, you're also like you can dress in certain ways? Like in Saints Row 2, there's a police uniform, and you have Let's Pretend, which allows you to like dress in just stupid, wacky, essentially whatever you want, really. You know what I mean? That's like just another thing that I notice about this game that makes it feel so incredibly just restricted. Restricted to just being a civilian. Not even DedSec, because I mentioned this in the comments of one of the videos. Just not even DedSec, because DedSec has no presence. I never feel like I'm part of DedSec. I never feel like DedSec is an organization. I just feel like a freaking civilian. Just some chump doing whatever. You know? And something that seriously reinforces that feeling is the fact that if you go and buy the MRAP from a dealership, it's that white one with no light bar. It's a civilian version. It's a civilian version because you're a civilian. Do you want to do anything else? No, you're a civilian. You're not allowed. No, too bad. Too bad. And, no, I'm here anyway. I might as well check out Alcatraz. I don't think there's any been to Alcatraz, and I'm pretty sure if there was one, I wouldn't remember. But, check anyway. And yeah, in terms of like civilian clothing, that's it. You can only get like civilian clothing, really. You know what I mean? There's no fancy costume store. There's no like, just nothing. Just like, I never felt more restricted. Oop! Is there a rock there or something? That was a little weird. All right, well, just never felt more restricted in Overwatch. Also, this game feels very hostile. Like it's world. Like, you can go next to restricted areas and get bullied a lot, and I can understand that a little bit with the security guards, but, like, the gangs. Sometimes, you know, you run around and you go near the sidewalk funny, and then someone pulls you out of your car and tries to beat you up. And, like, you know, people, it's, I don't know. This is like Just something about this game makes it feel so hostile. Like I'm not supposed to be here. I just get this feeling like everything I'm doing, I'm not supposed to be doing. Even playing the game to some extent with all these restricted areas around the place, people yelling at you if you just go near them. And like, I know that's kind of the point in a way, it's gameplay, but like, I don't know, just something weird about, it's just something weird about it that makes it feel like it's just restricted and hostile. Like if freaking Just Cause 3, where military bases are a restricted area, and like, of course they are, and then people yell at you for going near them, and they tell you to like, go away or something, and they might attack you, but like, you never feel like it's, you never feel hostile, you never feel small in the world, I guess is kind of what I'm trying to say. Maybe it's because Just Cause 3 is a relatively easy game mechanically, and this game is a bit, well, harder. Like in Just Cause 3, if you stand next to a guy with an assault rifle and just let him shoot you until you die, it actually takes a fair amount of time. But in this game, one guy with a pistol is a threat. I just had that thing happen again where I just swerved for no reason. That could partially, potentially be why, because this is one of those games where they made it hard because people like a challenge. And by the way, fun fact, that's another... Okay. And by the way, fun fact, that's another thing that I don't like that I mentioned. This game has like all of the game design that I don't like. Is there anything in here? Like a police boat, maybe? No? Alright. That's another thing about game design that I don't like. This game is kind of hard. It's not balanced. Let's go, well, well, how do I explain it? You don't get a lot of health to work with. Let's go with that. It's not balanced to the point where you feel really tanky. In Just Cause 3, you can actually tank a decent amount. Like, in Just Cause 3, Rico is pretty tough, I have to say. Even in Just Cause 1, you can, like, take a tank shell to the face and be fine. I don't think there's any docks this way, so I'll just go back to San Francisco and go to the actual location. But, like, this game is just, you're kind of squishy, and everyone hates you, and there's a lot of things you want to do, you just, like, can't, almost. Just never had a game give me such a feeling of just hostility, almost. It's so weird. I just feel it's so weird, and I've never had a game make me feel like this. Not even games like GTA that are like even harder than this. I've never had a game like give me that feeling. Just the feeling of you're not supposed to be here, like you're the odd one out, almost. Just the feeling of you're not supposed to, just none of this is supposed to be what you're doing, you know? Just, maybe that's what they were going for. Maybe they wanted the feeling to try to represent the system or something, or society, which of course is stupid, and I do recommend bucking the system in reasonable ways whenever you can. Maybe they wanted to replicate that. Maybe they wanted to, like, replicate, I guess, the freaking college kid mentality of, you know, frick this rules, frick the system, or, I don't know. And maybe they wanted to make you feel like you were being powerful against it, but, like, I don't feel that way. Definitely don't feel that way when something as simple as a Talos is something I can't do. But anyway, here we are over at the boat right here, which is good because I need a new one because this one is smoking. And oh man, look at that water because I'm at low graphic settings. Yeah, here, I think I mentioned that in one of the police videos. Right here on the map, this little dock right here on the map is where you can find yourself, the San Francisco location, a police boat. And yeah, listen for the double siren. You hear that? Yeah, it's got like a double siren for some reason. But now it's normal. I don't know why it does that. It's like, that's weird. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it was really ranty again, but I gotta tell you, this game, there's just so much about this game that really rubs me the wrong way. Really doesn't not very compatible with me, you could say, almost. It's just got, like, I think I brought up, what, maybe 6 or 7 different examples of game design that I think is bad that this game all has. You know, no garages, cover system, player character is really spongy. Not being able to drive illegal vehicles. Oh, there's a police boat here. Like, just, etc. You know? I'm really out of it right now. I'm really out of it right now because I recorded this right after the Talos episode, and that obviously went swimmingly. Get it? Because we're in a boat. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Oh, that is it. That's how to get the boat if you want the boat for whatever reason. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. I'm going to go get the Chicago police car now, and I'll try to make it not just me playing the mission, I guess. And, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you the next time, but what I hope more is for you to have a better freaking day than I'm currently having. And then after that, I'll just get... After that Chicago police car, I'll just get the MRAP, and then I'll never have to go through any of this again. Oh, yeah, and, of course, again, friendly reminder. Just get this mod. Just get the frickin' mod. It's right here. It's not flagged if you get it from this mod. So is the Chicago police car whenever you want. You don't have to get it once per playthrough. In fact, I'm gonna call it in and drive it there. Why not? Just get this mod. Don't even frickin' bother. Honestly. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you for the next episode where we get this.